right. Well, I'm Jason from AM Exteriors, and I'm here with Phil and Jim from Beacon. And today we just wanted to have a conversation. These guys are one of our business partners, and we really appreciate a lot of things that they're doing, especially during this difficult time right now. So if you guys don't mind, maybe just introduce yourself, talk a little bit about what you guys do at Beacon.
You want to go first, Phil? You want me to go?
Mr. Jim, you can go, boss.
Well, my name is Jim Wright. I'm the district manager for Beacon Roofing Supplier. I guess now it's Beacon Building Products across the country. I'm with the exteriors division. So I run Washington and Alaska.
Nice.
And I'm Phil LeCompte. I'm one of the outside sales reps for Beacon out of Western Washington. And we've changed our name a little bit to Beacon Supply.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing it for 26 years now.
And I know I've talked to you in the past, but you've actually done like almost every single job that there is to do there, right, Phil?
That is correct. Within Allied, up until the acquisition of Beacon, it's been with one company. The only thing I haven't done is the credit managing department. That I'll leave up to somebody. Other than that, I've done all the other roles from deliveries to dispatch, operations to management. So yeah,
Nice.
I've been around. I haven't done what Jim's doing though. Haven't did not step up to that plate.
Right. So I know you guys initially were a roofing supplier, and then I think you acquired Allied, and so trying to expand your footprint and stuff. So you guys essentially are basically you sell construction materials, right? Primarily focusing on exteriors, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. We have an interiors division, an exteriors division, a waterproofing division.
Okay.
So we supply to contractors and do job site deliveries and stuff like that.
And then you guys are like national, right? Like you guys are a pretty big company.
Yeah, I think Phil was going to talk a little bit. We started in 1928 as the Beacon Sales. We went public in 2004, so we are the only publicly traded distribution company in our segment. We have over 500 locations in all 50 states and 6 Canadian provinces. With a fleet of over 2,700 trucks and over 8,000 employees. I guess you can call it worldwide.
Yeah, I was going to say you guys are pretty much international then, if you're in Canada as well. So I guess that counts.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm going to count them. I'm going to count them.
Nice. And then you have some locations here in Washington too. Maybe you could talk a little bit more about that, Phil.
Yes, we have 12 locations in Washington, and out of those, some of them supply from waterproofing to roofing only to all of the above, from roofing, waterproofing, and siding. And then we have a fleet of trucks that can deliver from crane to ground drop with forklifts as well.
That's awesome. That's great. So maybe just tell me a little bit about, what makes Beacon unique. I know a lot of the things that you guys do, and I've seen a lot of things that you guys do, and it's really helpful for our business, but maybe just talk a little bit about some of the unique things that you guys do as a company.
Jim?
All righty. I'll tell you this. For us, part of our uniqueness too is our serviceability, just being national like that with the amount of locations and stuff. But what makes us real unique in our sector is our technology platform. We have a service called Beacon Pro Plus, where contractors can order online. Yeah. It goes directly into our system, and then they can come and pick it up. And especially right now with the social distancing and everything that's going on with the COVID-19 and the stay-at-home orders, and we're still an essential business for repairs and things like that. We're able to get that stuff for our customers and have it ready for them so that we minimize the contact with the customer.
That's great.
Another thing is our 3D Plus, platform. We have a measuring tool that you go and you take different angles of the house, and it'll build a mock-up and then we're able to do windows, doors, roofing, siding, all that stuff right from there, and that will talk to our system also. And then another uniqueness for us is TRI-BUILT. We have a private label that we have teamed up with a lot of the top manufacturers in the country, and private labeled for us, so we can still offer our customers a good product at a great price.
That's awesome. I've used TRI-BUILT before. My house that I used to own in North Bend, I actually got TRI-BUILT windows through Allied and had them installed. It was great. Really, really, really good product.
So you got anything you want to add to that?
I would add, a lot of other companies are going to say the same thing in regards to people, but we do have a dedicated team of seasoned and experienced people. And that to me is a quality and uniqueness that a lot of companies may not have, being that we have people, if I don't have an answer, I can call the next person I know who will have that. So there is a little bit of uniqueness to that, to where we have with over 500 locations, we have somebody that can get me that answer. And that's, even if it's not an answer that maybe somebody doesn't want, we're still able to get it. I think that's one of our big uniquenesses in regards to that. That's very much helpful.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think I know definitely from our side of things, having, you guys have different people at different levels that are able to answer questions about, different things. And so it's really nice having multiple people that we can go to, whether it's somebody like Jerome for windows and doors, or somebody like Sarah if we just need some pricing right on the bat, or somebody like you to actually chase something down for us. I know that's been huge. So
and not a lot of companies do it that way, from my understanding. So yeah, I would say that is, to have that dedicated team split up does help.
Yeah, I know for us in the past and with some of our other vendors, we pretty much have a dedicated sales rep and that's it. So it's nice to see you guys kind of take more of a team approach. I definitely think that's going to be a little bit more common in the future. And it just makes more sense, right? To utilize an entire team versus just one person. So, the current situation, Jim brought up, the COVID-19, I think everybody's pretty much aware of that, how that's affected our lives. And I think normally we might be having this meeting over lunch or coffee, but we're having it via Zoom because of what's going on right now. So just maybe talk about, you guys have been really good about communicating with customers. I get a lot of the communication and stuff from Beacon about different resources and stuff that's going on. Talk about maybe some of the stuff you guys are trying to, you doing to try and help at this time right now with this situation.
I'll go, Jim, and then maybe let you go. I personally, any information that I get my hands on, I try, I review it, see what it is, and then, try to get it out to the right folks' hands that I think will understand and run with it, like the small business loans. I try to bring that as soon as that came out, I got that into like your hands, Jason, and said, hey.
Yep, I saw that today. Thank you.
For companies, and stuff like that is, crucial for people to understand that there is another source out there. We're just trying to bring that value, bring you some information. If you haven't seen it, if you did, great. But if you haven't, guess what? At least we're trying to get it in front of you and let you decide if you want to chase it down or whatever. But I got to make sure everything I come across, like today, I sent you that other information, the Small Business Association. That thing was, there's a lot of information.
A lot of information in there.
Yeah. But a lot of great info also, to where you could take a couple bits of that, but the next guy in line behind you that I sent it to, he might pick up something different off of there. But those things, those resources, that's where I'm just trying to make sure and know that you guys, I'm thinking of you as soon as I see that. That's why I'm getting it out to your hands.
That's awesome. It's much appreciated.
And I know Beacon has a lot of other things, and I'll let Jim go on those because he's on about 4 conference calls a day about it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we meet every day. We have a coronavirus update meeting, and for us, it's just keeping up with this thing is so fluid. We're getting a week's worth of information in an hour. It seems like it's steadying a little bit as far as, hopefully we're coming out to the backside of it. But like Phil was talking about with our sales teams, we've had a lot of webinars. We've had different things that with regards to our technology platforms, with window trainings, with siding, with all these different things that are going to help you guys, especially when you're down now, you have time to go through those. I think our marketing department has done a great job keeping our contractors up to speed on what we're doing. We're still open. We're going to stay that way. We're here to support our customers, but we are doing it in a way that, we're following CDC guidelines as far as our social distancing, what we're doing with our showrooms, and what our guys are doing in the trucks and everything. So we're trying to do the right thing socially and also making sure that we're here for you guys when you guys need us.
That's great. That's awesome. And I know some of this, I think probably maybe just comes, I guess I would say it probably further reinforces some of the values that you guys already have. At least that's my observation. Maybe talk about that a little bit. What are kind of some of the values and stuff that you guys have as a company, or just even personally, why you guys are attracted to Beacon and why you work there and stuff, and some of the unique things that they do that maybe you haven't found at other places in the past.
Yeah, well, our honesty and integrity is one of our core values, right? Safety, our safety culture is huge. So it all ties into what we're going through right now. The biggest beacon difference for us, though, is, through our strategic investments in technology and ever expanding our network of locations and our modern fleet to deliver the jobs, we're going to be wherever we can be to help contractors save time, manage their work more efficiently, and enhance their business. So we're at a point, I think, in life where we work hard, but now we want to work smarter. So we want to take it to the next level to be able to help you guys, and that's what we're here for, right? Our customers are the reason we're here, and so we're gonna get through this thing on the other side, and anything we can do to help you guys, that's what we're here for.
That's awesome. I have to say, like, you guys are way ahead of the curve with all the technology and stuff that you already developed. I mean, that gives you a huge competitive edge, going into this whole thing, even to be able to have all that stuff in place already, to where you're basically already have contactless delivery set up before that was even a thing, right? So, I mean, that's huge. And I know that's something that we really appreciate. Anything you want to add, Phil?
Yeah, most definitely. For me, on the personal side, I look at things a little bit different. I mean, not as what Jim was saying, but on why I'm doing this, what I enjoy about this job. I enjoy dealing with people. I enjoy trying to help people. I enjoy the sales, the drive, right? I mean, that's why we're all in this, to make money, but also the drive behind it. It's I always tell contractors, I work for you, and then I go to Beacon and tell them, hey, this is what we need to do. So I look at myself as being just an extended arm of your company. That's awesome. That's how I look at things.
Yeah, that's great. No, that's awesome. I know that really jives a lot with our philosophy as a company. Our mission is we've got you covered, and so that's like our goal in everything that we do. So, people that we partner with, like you guys, that adopt that same mentality, that just helps all that much more. So, well, I want to thank you guys for meeting with me today. I think this was absolutely awesome, and I really appreciate your time, and thanks so much for being on the call with me.
Hey, thank you, man. Hey, we appreciate your business, and stay safe.
Awesome.